Argentina is one of the largest countries on the planet, covering approximately 2,780,400 square, which ranks it 8th in the world by area. Interestingly, if placed on the map of Europe, it would stretch from Norway down to Greece. It is not only the vast territory that impresses, but also the landscape which displays striking contrasts. Here stands Aconcagua, the highest peak in the Western Hemisphere, rising to 6,959. At the same time, the country contains one of the lowest points on Earth, the Del, situated 105 below sea level. The Andes mountain range runs along the western border, creating a rain-shadow effect that leads to arid deserts such as the Monte Desert on the western slopes, whereas the eastern region receives abundant annual rainfall. As of 2025, Argentina's population is about 45,900,000 people, placing it 35th in the world. The annual population growth rate is a mere 0.29%, below the global average of 1.3%, and it has been gradually declining each decade. According to the United Nations, 12% of Argentinians are over 65 years old, and if current trends continue, the share of elderly citizens could reach 30% by 2080, making Argentina one of the fastest-aging countries in Latin America. Another interesting fact, 97% of Argentinians are of European descent, primarily Spanish and Italian, due to the mass immigration wave in the mid-19th century. The name Argentina comes from the Latin word silver. When the Spaniards first arrived, the indigenous people gifted them silver items and impressed, the Spaniards named the land of silver, although no silver mines were ever found. Argentina is renowned for the beauty of its women, and locals take pride in this heritage. Thanks to a high proportion of European ancestry, mainly Italian, Spanish, German, and French, Argentine women possess harmonious facial features, an elegant nose profile, an oval face, a slender waist, and graceful curves. This physical formula is highly valued both in international beauty contests and by the general public. It is no surprise that representatives from Argentina have won 4 major titles at global beauty pageants: 1 Miss Universe, 2 Miss World, and 1 Miss International. In addition to natural attributes, Argentina ranks 2nd in the world for the number of cosmetic surgeries, second only to South Korea. According to the International Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, the country performs approximately 8.801 procedures per 1,000 inhabitants. This reflects how Argentinians care about their appearance. Surgeries aim not at drastic alterations, but at preserving and enhancing natural features. Argentina is home to some of South America's most spectacular natural wonders. In the southern region of Patagonia lies Los National Park, where visitors can witness the glacier, one of the few glaciers worldwide that continues advancing despite the global trend of retreat. The glacier stretches nearly 30, towers 74 above the surface of lake, and shakes the surroundings with thunderous ice calvings. A unique experience is hiking on the glacier itself with specialized crampons. In the north of the country, on the border with Brazil, lie the majestic falls. Hundreds of cascades plunge 82. The site is listed as a UNESCO World Natural Heritage and attracts millions of tourists annually. It is one of the most grandiose waterfall systems on the planet and a symbol of South American natural beauty. For wine enthusiasts, the province of Mendoza is a must-visit, Argentina's largest wine region and the birthplace of the famous variety. There are over 1,000 wineries, and wine tour with tastings against the backdrop of the Andes draw about 1 million guests each year. Despite its substantial economic size, Argentina faces severe poverty. In 2024, the country's nominal GDP reached around $646 billion, $80 million United States dollars, ranking it 22nd globally. However, approximately 52.9% of the population lived below the poverty line in the first half of 2024, the highest level in nearly 2 decades. Although Argentina has strong industrial potential and rich natural resources, inflation is often likened to a monster devouring money. After every crisis, it only accelerates. In 2023, inflation reached 211%, surpassed only by Venezuela and a few collapsed economies. It is common to see people rush to buy groceries immediately after payday, as the same money may be almost worthless by the weekend. The unemployment rate stands at 6.4%, 4 points above the global average of 5.1%, and further increases are expected amid ongoing political instability. Between 1919 and 2015, Argentina declared default 9 times, making it one of the world's most frequent defaulters. In December 2001, Argentina plunged into one of the most severe political crises of modern times. Within 12 days, 5 presidents succeeded one another, each barely taking office before stepping down. This sparked mass protests in which at least 39 people lost their lives. Demonstrators chanted, "They all must go," expressing deep dissatisfaction with the country's leadership. Moreover, Argentina holds the record in the Americas for the number of female presidents. In 1974, Iguazu became the first woman in modern world history to assume the presidency by constitutional succession. And in 2007, it became the first woman elected to the post and the first woman re-elected for a second term. In the very core of Ayres stands the monument, an enormous metallic flower sculpture designed by Argentine architect. The installation's cost is estimated between $4.5 to $6 million United States dollars, and its structure incorporates 18 tons of aluminum and stainless steel. A distinctive mechanism allows its petals to open during the day and close at night, simulating the natural life cycle of a flower through light sensors and hydraulic systems. Music enthusiasts should not miss a legendary opera house with some of the finest acoustics in the world. Construction took nearly 20 years and involved architects from Italy, Belgium, and Argentina. The hall's semicircular design ensures even sound distribution, while the interior, crafted from rare wood species, leather, red velvet, and marble, offers an ideal acoustic environment. The theater can accommodate more than 2,500 people, and many global stars consider performing there a great honor. If you visit an Argentine household, you're almost certain to be offered a cup of mate. This beverage is made from the dried leaves of the yerba mate plant, and Argentinians drink it everywhere, at home, at work, in the park, and even while driving. According to the National Institute of Yerba Mate, each Argentinian consumes around 100 liters of mate annually, requiring the harvest of more than 10 million mate trees to meet domestic demand. Mate is not for the faint-hearted. Beginners are often shocked by its intense bitterness and astringent aftertaste, but once this cultural threshold is crossed, many become as addicted as millions of locals. Argentine wine offers a smoother flavor. According to the International Organization of Vine and Wine's report for the year 2023, Argentina ranks 8th globally in wine production volume. The leading region is Mendoza, located at the foothills of the Andes, where thousands of high-altitude vineyards and a dry climate are perfect for growing, known for its rich taste. In addition to, Mendoza also produces outstanding wines from Cabernet Sauvignon and Syrah grapes. Football is the most beloved sport in Argentina, and the national team is recognized as a global powerhouse. To date, Argentinians have won the World Cup 3 times, in 1978, hosted by Argentina, in 1986, Mexico, and in 2022, Qatar. In the Copa, Argentina shares the record for the most titles, 16, alongside Uruguay. 2 of the sport's greatest legends are the Golden Boy and Lionel, widely considered the greatest player in history. Yet the official national sport of Argentina is not football, but a horseback game that combines elements of polo and basketball. The name, duck in Spanish, stems from the game's early versions when a live duck was used instead of a ball. Due to the cruelty towards animals and the game's dangerous nature, was banned multiple times, but in 1953, President declared it the national sport. Today, remains part of official competitions, now played with a ball and under gentler rules. Argentinian cuisine is justifiably ranked among the finest, particularly when it comes to beef. In 2024, the average annual per beef consumption was around 44 kilograms and 800 grams, the lowest level in more than a century. At its peak, consumption reached 100 kilograms and 800 grams. Argentinian barbecue is the most popular method for cooking meat. It's slowly grilled over open flames or a barbecue, featuring various cuts, ribs, chorizo sausages, tenderloin, and more, often served with chimichurri sauce made of herbs, garlic, vinegar, and olive oil. Argentinians typically enjoy about twice a week, especially on weekends. Empanadas are another culinary emblem. Half-moon-shaped pastries filled with assorted ingredients, minced meat, eggs, onions, olives, cheese, or even sweet jams. Every region takes pride in its version. For example, the from Salto is known for its spicy flavor. Italian influence is evident in ice cream. Argentinian gelato boasts a wide variety of flavors, including dulce, caramelized milk, bitter chocolate, and local berries such as plum and Patagonian strawberry. Every November, the town of Ines province hosts the National Garlic Festival. Locals organize parades, garlic-themed cooking competitions, and even select a king and queen of garlic. The atmosphere is festive, albeit with a distinct garlic aroma, showcasing the spirit of the local agricultural community. From January through early March, Province hosts a carnival, earning it the nickname Argentine. Lavish parades, samba, vibrant Latin music, and extravagant costumes draw thousands of spectators. In March, Mendoza celebrates the Great Grape Harvest, a festival marking the end of the harvest season, with floral floats, the election of the Grape Queen, street concerts, and endless tastings under the stars. The cost of living in Argentina is relatively affordable, especially when compared to many Western nations. In major cities, renting a one-bedroom apartment ranges from $350 to $600 United States dollars per month, while in smaller towns and suburbs, Mendoza, Salta, the cost varies from $150 to $300. Grocery expenses at home average between $180 and $250 per month, while a meal in a regular restaurant costs only $4 to $8. Transportation is also budget-friendly. A monthly public transit pass for buses or subways in major cities costs between $10 and $15. Gym memberships range from $20 to $40, and many parks and public spaces offer free yoga and Zumba classes. In total, the average monthly cost of living in Argentina spans from $700 to $1,400, depending on lifestyle and location.